Our next presentation is about migrating from the Sympa list that some case users are using to Google Groups. Our presenter this morning will be Mike Chalkwater. Good morning, Mike.
Thanks, Jay. I'm Mike Chalkwater, and I'm presenting the Migrating Sympa to Google Groups project. So let's take a look at some of the background of the project. The Sympa system is the university mail list system. It's been around for a long time. It's an internally supported system by UTech. It's been around for a long time. It's old. There's a need across the university that we found. We need a more stable mailing list solution, something that is supported, that is a low-cost alternative, provides a lot of benefits, a lot of functionality, and is reliable overall. We started looking at what can we leverage within our Case Western Google Apps suite with our partnership with Google, what functionality is available as a possible replacement for the Sympa mailing list system. Some of the objectives or milestones that we want to accomplish under this project is to have a tool available for end users to migrate lists from Sympa to Google Groups, provide all the supporting documentation and communication for how to do that, and using Google Groups functionality going forward. Also, we want to make the migration as easy as possible on the end users. We'd also like to provide functionality between Google Groups and linking that with LDAP databases for maintaining of mail lists going forward using an LDAP database option. There's also a need across the university that we found for creating a mail list that has a large number of external users. So not only case employees or case staff or students using Google Groups for that, but also expanding that to have a large number of external users outside of the university that we either do business with or need to have business with. So, and then also, we're motivated to decommission that old Sympa server, that old hardware. So what I'd like to show you here is this is a chart of how we're tracking right now. Now, overall, in the Sympa mail system, we have over 14,000 current mail lists. Now, it's an old system. It's been around for a long time. It still works. What we've been able to do in the last year is migrate a little over 1,500 to Google Groups successfully. So that's about 10%, a little over 10%. Just wanted to share that with you, and that's ongoing. So, the sooner we can get everything moved from Sympa over to Google Groups, the better off we'll be. Just wanted to point that out. So what the team is doing next, we've developed and deployed the Google Groups migration tool. So like I had said, slightly over 1,500 lists have been migrated successfully to Google Groups. End users are ongoing each month, migrating their lists to Google Groups. We have a marketing campaign that we'll be launching for that soon. Documentation on the migration tools, it's currently available at case.edu/utech/Google/Groups. And also going forward, we'd like to research other customizations that we can leverage within Google Groups to address any unique end user scenarios or cases that come up along the way during the migration process. So we're at a point, Jay, where we can open it up to any questions from the audience.
Yeah, Mike, we only have one here. What should the customers be expected to do moving forward starting now?
Well, they should expect to see our marketing campaign kick off. There'll be communications that will go out. I had mentioned the website in the presentation. Now, as far as moving groups, all the documentation for how to do so and using the migration tool is on that website. It works very well. It's been highly successful. I would encourage users to first take a look at, do they even need their Sympa list anymore? I mean, we found a number of lists that are antiquated, not used anymore. They can just be decommissioned when we decommission the hardware, the Sympa hardware. But if there's a business need to move their current Sympa list to Google Groups, there's a successful way that they can do that using the migration tool.